put you on hold?
He mentioned that I should get in touch with Sheriff Kramer, but it was one of Sheriff Kramer's people that assaulted me.
Okay, but
I'm sorry, how do I spell your name?
Petznick, P-E-T-Z-N-I-C-K. And this is what happens. I can take the initial information. I would have to call him anyway because the sheriff in the county is the one that investigates any criminal activity.
You know,
the patrol does not investigate criminal activity.
Sergeant Petznick, that would be fine. The problem is I tried to report this to Eau Claire City officers, and they refused to take my report.
Okay, then you haven't talked to Sheriff Kramer?
I haven't talked to Sheriff Kramer directly, but the city officers refused to take my report.
Okay.
So if you'll take my report, I don't mind that you pass it on.
No, that's fine. Just give me the report. All I can do is I'll give him the information. Like I said, we don't, investigate criminal. There isn't a statute that says that, but we definitely will. I will definitely take your information.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Your name and...
My name is Heidi Flukeff. The last name is spelled Papa, Foxtrot, Lima.
No, I missed the first letter.
Okay, it's Papa, Foxtrot, Lima, Uniform, Golf, Hotel, Oscar, Echo, Foxtrot, Tango.
Okay, what's the first letter? I can't just say it.
P.
P as in Paul.
Yes.
P-F-L-U-G-H-A-E-F-A?
No, it's P-F-L-U-G-H-O-E-F-T.
F-A. F. And what was the last letter?
T.
T as in Tom.
Yes.
Okay. It's very hard to... Okay, your date of birth, Heidi?
It's 5/2/74.
And your middle initial?
Oh.
Okay, and who was the officer that did this?
It was Jesse James of Altoona.
Okay. And do you have a date on this and time?
Date would be December 30th of 2005, and the time would be, I want to say it was after midnight. I can't say for sure. He danced me around the parking lot for probably a good hour.
He what?
He danced me. He made me move here and there. He didn't, like, it wasn't...
This happened 6 years ago?
Yeah.
Okay, and how come you're just reporting it now?
Oh, I've tried reporting it. Several, well, more than several, many times over the past 6 years. It was, I tried calling WKBT. Well, I tried calling WEAU, and they said they couldn't do anything about it, that I would have to get in touch with a media venue that was more capable of doing an investigation today. I wasn't going to get in touch with the media. I wanted to have it handled through the chain of command. I tried submitting reports 6 years ago to Todd Cheney, who is the police fire commissioner. I tried reporting it to the State Department of Justice. I tried reporting it to the Attorney General. I tried reporting it to the ACLU. I tried reporting it to the FBI. I tried reporting it to everyone. Nobody will take my statement.
Okay. Well, I mean, I can take your statement. All I'm going to do is give it to the Sheriff's Department, and apparently there's more to this that I'm familiar with.
That's fine. That's fine. All I'm asking for you to do is take my statement.
Okay.
So anyway, I was pulled over and I was arrested. I did not resist. I'm sorry?
What were you arrested for?
I was arrested for DUI.
Okay.
although there was no breathalyzer, and I passed the field sobriety tests.
And how do you know you did that?
Because I passed them. I was not drunk.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I did not resist, and I knew I had somebody that I could call. I'm familiar with the statutes involving intoxication, and I knew that I had someone to call that would be sober and licensed. I had no problem with getting arrested. I was 31 years old at the time, and I'm German. I've been drinking since I've been 15 years old. I don't drive while I'm impaired. I know my limit. I'm perfectly willing to take a taxi if need be. At this time, I was not impaired. But I was not going to argue with the police officer. I knew that even if I blew a 0.00, they could arrest me based on their suspicion. I'm not arguing that. So I did not argue with the officer. I submitted to the arrest. He put me in cuffs, and he danced me around the parking lot.
I don't understand what you mean by dancing, so...
I don't understand what he was trying to accomplish either. That's the only way I can say it, is that he would point his flashlight at a spot on the pavement and say, "Stand here." And he did that several times. I don't myself understand it, but I did what I was told. He did that for at least 15 minutes. And then when it was time to put me in the back of the car, he bent me over the trunk of it and started massaging my vulva, my buttocks, and my clitoris. He did it very deliberately and for an excruciatingly long time to me. When it occurred to me that he wasn't gonna stop, I kicked him. I tried to swing around. I tried very deliberately to kick him in the groin, but I missed. He was ready for it. He jumped back. And then his buddy that was there, Steve Volk. Steve Volk. V-A-L-K. I turned toward him and I was going to ask, "Did you see what he just did to me?" I didn't get 2 words out of my mouth before he stuck a taser in my rib cage. I went face first into the pavement. The next thing I remember, I came to lying sideways on the back seat of the cop car, and I freaked out. For some reason, one of my shoes was off. I used the other foot that had the shoe on it to try to kick out the window. They got to the hospital. As they were going to draw my blood, whether I liked it or not, I guess. And Jesse James very deliberately dropped me on my face on a curb. And they strapped my legs together with a zip tie. When some orderly or other hospital employee came out, I absolutely refused for them to take any blood or other fluid samples from me. They stuck me back in the car. They took me to the jail. They carried me hog-tied up into a cell. And then while I was still in full restraints, a female correctional officer said, "Hey, look over here." I did, and she deliberately sprayed me in the eyes with pepper spray. I was screaming. What else could I do? I was in full restraints. I was in full restraints. I couldn't move. If I could have moved, I might have been.
Okay.
And then they took the restraints off me.
Okay.
And left the cell.
And then you had somebody pick you up after that?
Oh, I was in jail for that weekend. It was New Year's Eve weekend. And they were not able to get me out of jail until I went before a judge. Huh?
Because of the charges that were against you, and you had to go before a judge?
I assume.
Okay. Is there anything else that you would like me to put in this report? Yeah.
As soon as I left jail, I went directly to the hospital and tried to report what happened to me. And I was arrested again 2 weeks later for reporting it.
Why would you be arrested for reporting it?
You tell me. I thought this was America.
Charge. Who arrested you?
Who arrested me? Sergeant Travis Coella arrested me. I assume on the orders of Dick White, the DA.
Okay, but then, what were the charges?
The charge was bail jumping. Yeah.
Okay, I will file this with the Sheriff's Department.
Alright.
I've got your phone number, 715-271-9139?
Yes.
Okay. I'll file this with them. Okay?
Okay, is there some kind of follow-up I can do? Because I've noticed over the last 6 years that it just keeps getting swept under the rug and nobody does anything about it. Everybody just keeps ignoring me.
I'm taking the information and I'll share it with the sheriff.
Sure. What I'm asking is there like a report number? Is there some kind of a tag that doesn't?
I don't give report numbers. I just do a complaint form and call them and then just email a copy of the complaint form.
Can you copy it to me?
I can give you a copy of the complaint that you filled out.
Yeah.
Did I fill it out for you?
Yeah, that would be great.
Okay, give me your address.
A physical address, or can you email it to me?
I'm going to send
okay. N3997 Highway 73, Glen Flora, Wisconsin 54526.
I will type this up when I get a chance here and send it off to you.
Thank you.
Sure, take care. Bye-bye.
All right.